if you're finding that you're stumbling and that you haven't done a deal and you've been at this for a bit and you're discouraged, go back from hyper-creative $400 million deals to boring $1 million deals. Go from wildly creative triple financing, to boring, okay? And then get the deal done, because I'd rather have a deal that's paying $75,000 than no deal at all. Let's assume that you've got a business that you found, and you can very, very easily find a business that has about $250,000 in EBITDA or profit or SDE, whatever you want to call it. It's all profit as far as we're concerned. And you can buy that business for 4 times. That is not a hard thing to find. I'm hoping that several of you found deals that were in that multiple range. Now, as we move this way, you will find that the deals and the financing is more creative, which means that not every seller is going to be open to it, which means that you'll do fewer deals this way because there are fewer deals available that will work with it. But as we move this way and we start talking about these other ways to do things, your profits will increase. So there will be fewer deals, but you will make more money. So the next way, and also boring, all 3 of these ways are relatively boring, okay? The next way, we're going to purchase the same business, but we're going to have a 20% down payment. We're going to get an investor to loan us the money at 8% over 10 years. Our seller financing is going to be $800,000, 8% over 10 years. So the difference here that is not present here is we need a seller who's willing to do seller financing. But we know that in the United States, around 60%-ish or more of the deals to buy businesses are seller financed. So let's just use that as our number and say, okay, you can do 100% of the deals this way because you're giving the seller all cash up front. Okay? Is there anybody that does not believe they can do a deal like this? Okay? Here, though, we can do 60%, let's say, of the deals that are available, which is still a lot. If 60% of the people that you talk to are open to seller financing, then we can run this playbook, and let's say that we have an investor that we go to for this. Again, how many people would like to get 8% on their money? This is straight out of our real estate playbook, right? We go out all the time in the real estate world and we find people who have cash who would like to get more on it, and they loan us money to do down payments. And that's how we fund the purchase of real estate. We're not doing it right now because real estate's freaking expensive. Companies are not. So to find an investor, as opposed to you have a HELOC, right, and offer that investor 8% with the same terms that a bank would give, right? 8% fully amortized loan, seller financing $800,000 at 8%. Now we're paying 8% on everything. Our total monthly payment's $12,121.21, but we've got $20,000 to play with. So we take one from the other, we're making $8,700 a month or $104,000 a year. This is not hard to do. This did not require wild creativity on your part, right? This is something that you should be able to do with 50 to 60% of the people that you talk to that you get to a deal with. Now, you make more money here. You go from 75 to 104, so you're making about, what, $30,000 more on that deal per year? 10-year deal, $300,000 more, plus $300,000 more than this way, plus at the end of the day, you own the business, and God forbid you sell it again. Now, we go over here. We go a little bit farther this way. There are going to be fewer deals that you can do this with, but still a lot. Same deal, 20% down, but we're going to get it using any of the 200 plus ways that we have for generating cash from the business. Okay? That's not going to be every business, but it's going to be a lot of businesses. Okay? So we don't need this 200K because it's coming from the business. It's already there. We just have to find it. And I'll break down for you. Somebody posted an Epic board in our WhatsApp group this morning. I need 100K to do the deal. Where the heck can I get it? And I gave them 20 ways to do it. So I'll go over that tomorrow morning with you. Okay? It is not hard to find this money. That's why you're here. That's one of the big things that you get from working with us is that we're pretty creative. Okay? We're going to do the seller financing again. $800,000, 8% over 10 years. We don't have a loan here because we let the business pay for it from stuff it already had. Okay? So now we're at a total monthly payment of $9,600, but we're making $20,800, so our profit per month is $11,000 or $134,000-ish per year. We've gone from not creative, bland, 100% of the deals you should be able to do this way, to pretty bland, 60% of the deals you should be able to do this way, 50, 60. And let's just say this is only 30, but I believe it to be more. 30, 40% of the deals you can do this way. As you move this way, there are fewer deals, but as you move this way, you make a lot more money. But you're doing okay here. I wanted to share it with you because you can absolutely do this. There's no reason that you can't do this. And if you're finding that you're stumbling and that you haven't done a deal and you've been at this for a bit and you're discouraged, go back from hyper-creative $400 million deals to boring $1 million deals. Go from wildly creative triple financing, to boring. Okay? And then get the deal done, because I'd rather have a deal that's paying $75,000 than no deal at all. But there's no reason that every single person here in this room couldn't do a deal picking it out of biz, buy, sell, just like you guys just went through the exercise to do. That's my big hopeful takeaway for you from sharing this with you.